future building. One of the most important things to do, especially in high school, maybe late middle school, depending on where you are. Me personally, my future is not set in stone. It's never set in stone.
Right.
But it's structured, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? It is structured in a way that I know what I'm going to do. I don't know. Well, I know how I'm going to do it. I don't know what I'm going to do because things change. But you have backup plans. So to hear that you have backup plans,
Yes,
and you have backup plans is pretty incredible. And I also want to shout out Jerry, which is off screen. She's usually the co-host. She is very impressive in a way that she has backup plans on backup plans on backup plans. You have what, like 5 schools that you could possibly go to for college. Every time I come to you, it's always, okay, I'm going to do this, 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 and this. And if you ask me the same question, it's like, I'm going to do this and this, but we're going to figure out what we're doing for the rest of the day. You know what I mean? And to know that futures is really, well, the future, it's the most valuable thing you can have. Structuring that is very important. So what are some ways that we can get to the community, the students and staff, or whoever's watching on YouTube? They just randomly scroll and they find a video. This is a video they need to see right now. What are some ways that you personally structure your future, and what are some ways that you, the audience at home, can structure their future?
So what I really want to do when I grow up, obviously I want to teach. I'm using this program to all of its extents. I really want to teach mariachi. I want to be able to pass on what I know to future generations and keep that alive. And I think what's really important right now is just, like you said, structure. For me, what I really want to do is make sure I love what I'm doing. And clearly I would really love to teach. I love seeing, like Angeli said, everyone's faces when they, like, you know, when they smile and they're intrigued in what you're saying.
When they finally get it.
Yeah, it's rewarding, really. So for me, my structure is really based off something that I'm gonna wake up one day and I'm gonna say, like, I can't wait to go to work. You know, that's my biggest thing when I structure my life.
How about you?
Well, obviously, after 27 years in the Army, I love structure, right? I'm 60 years old and I've only had 3 jobs my entire life: United States Army, JROTC, and now career coach. So structure is really good, but I love what you said about the backup plan. So when my email crashed, look at my backup plan. As anyone in this room could say, I've got a pretty good backup plan to make sure that kids are going to pass their asynchronous class. I got a backup plan. Again, you can see my backup plans are just like you mentioned, the young lady, a backup to the backup to the backup. But I want to share this with you guys. Structure is great to have, but you got to live. You are young adults. You are going to succeed. Failure is not failure. It's an opportunity to do something better. Don't be so hard on yourselves that you think I've got to fix everything in this nice tight box, because that's not how life works. Not only am I a teacher, a soldier, an educator, but I'm a father, the most important job I have. Like my good friend Dr. Rico, we got 2 little boys about the same age. My job is to make sure I leave this world in a better place for them. And you just happen to be that generation of before them that I hope teaching my child mariachi, teaching my child how to put things in order, teaching my child how to be academically stable, or being the rookie that is doing a fantastic job because they have the courage to go out and try something new.
The way that I would
Structure.
Okay, so the way I would structure my whole, like, goals and, like, what I want to do in life is basically aligning with my personal goals, making sure, how Layla said, making sure I wake up loving what I'm doing, making sure I wake up happy, very motivated, confident, like, just very excited to do what I'm doing in life. So I think as long as you are excited to, like, pursue your career, I think that's what's most important about structure. Just knowing your long-term goals, your short-term goals, all of that stuff. I feel like that really aligns with your structure.
How about you, Jane?
For structure, I kind of like to go backwards. I like to kind of see, how do I get to that point? How would that work? And if I see something that's kind of like, I'm not really sure if that's going to work out the best, or maybe there's, like, another decision that would probably be better, I like to keep that as my backup plan. Every morning I kind of have this thing like, at school today, let's say I want to talk to like a counselor, an admin, or anything like that, how am I going to reach that point? How am I going to get my specific goal of what I want to say to them? How am I going to talk to them?
Absolutely. Do we have any final thoughts, anything we want to share if you wanted to promote Homegrown?
The Homegrown Teacher Program, we're putting 50 new homegrown teachers in the program. So this is cohort 1. They're juniors now. They're going to remain cohort 1, but next year they will be seniors. We are recruiting for next year's cohort.
Okay.
It's only for 50 students. I've already recruited 65 sophomores. But guess what? By the time we weed out who really doesn't want to be a part of this, we'll go way below the 50. So anyone who's interested in being a part of the transition into us putting the best qualified teachers in North Las Vegas classrooms, come see me. And we call it our resource center in 732, but portable 732. And I would be more than happy to put any sophomore in a position to talk to us, to see what we do. A matter of fact, I think one of our biggest highlights, if you come to our resource center during lunchtime, half of them in there are homegrown teachers. The other half are people that just want to hang around. They like what they're hearing. They like what they see. They wish they had joined, because we welcome everyone. Whether we're eating, you can eat with us. Whether we're today they were doing resumes, but this program is not for an elite group. This program is for everybody. If we can make one difference in the education system in Nevada, because we are the worst in the country as far as teacher shortages, we're fixing it right now. So feel free. This has been a pleasure, by the way, to sit and watch you young adults perform and do such a great job with the podcast.
Thank you.
And as you can see, your peers are the same caliber.
Yeah. Speaking of peers, any final thoughts you guys would want to say?
No, thank you for having us, though. It was definitely an experience to have, because I've never been on a podcast, but it's definitely something that I can definitely put down in my books and say that I've done a podcast. And I just think that everything is an experience, and I think everything, you should just take it, and just cherish everything, and cherish every moment that you have in life.
Absolutely.
Going off what Angelique said, this is my first time doing a podcast too. Like Mr. Sergeant Major said, we were completely unrehearsed. We didn't know that we were doing this, so thank you so much for this opportunity.
Thank you.
But we really want to support you guys and everything. Thank you so much, really. But I guess our biggest point is just to please join our program. You know, we're really open. We're a really big family, you know, and we're super excited to have new people next year. So if you guys are interested, please make sure to come to 732 so we can help you guys.
I'll go next. I want you to finish this off because you're new. I want everyone to know. Okay, so Jade. First of all, thank you, Jerry, for recommending Jade. You have done a wonderful job.
Thank you so much.
You have done better than me. Yes, please, round of applause. And to you two, to know that you guys haven't been on a podcast as well. Well, I think you said you haven't, have you?
No, I haven't.
Both haven't?
No,
have you either?
Haven't.
No.
Well,
all our first time.
I do have
very good job.
Oh, sorry. I do have one quick comment, if that's okay. I just want to emphasize on how you have such a positive impact on the kids that go to Canyon. I have, before this podcast, today, I had a friend that's pretty close to me talk about your program, and especially since this is their first year doing it, she's talked about how it helped her so much find out what she wants to do in the future and how she wants to be a teacher. So I think it's really amazing what you're doing.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Of course.
Yes. Well, I think we can end it there, but like Sergeant Major says, 732, please, if you are interested, they are very accepting. And honestly, this is one of those things where it's good now, but give it 15 years, imagine where it's going to be, right? That's what every student-led program. It's good now, but it's good so the future generation could be better.
You are way ahead of your age, because this is a 10-year program. For us to see the fruit from these trees that we're planting right now, it's on its 10th year. That means they will be in the classroom for 3 years already. So you're absolutely right.
I'm glad I'm right. I called it. Jade, like I said before, very good job.
Thank you.
I hope to see you to take the reins as I'm going to UNLV next year, and you are going to... Undecided, but trust me, there are options. Like I said, I hope we get a good co-host for you, and thank you for taking your time out of your day.
Of course.
I know you're supposed to be in class right now, but you chose to be here instead.
I'm glad to be here.
And that's just a blessing for us. But with that being said, good night or good morning, whatever time you watch this, whatever you prefer. Have a good day or a good night, and if it's good night, have a good day tomorrow. But just stay blessed, stay hopeful, and stay proud, pioneers.